What's up, Spud? All right, it's so far it's looking like the comments might be all right. I can see that perfectly. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. It's looking like it's back to normal. Um, I don't know what was going on. I actually sat and chatted with a YouTube, some kind of tech or something like that, and he couldn't figure out what I was talking about at first, and we went back and forth, and I got nowhere, to be honest with you. And then I emailed the support team and sent them photos of what was going on, and I guess they fixed it. I don't know. Everything looks good, and I think we're gonna be. Yeah, everything looks like it's working like it should be. The comment box is different though. They definitely updated the comment box. But it's working. I can see everything, and nobody's comments are running together like they were before. So, and yeah, so cool. But anyways, you can see I'm gonna be auctioning with some of the dirtiest hands you might have ever did see. But you know what that means. When the hands are dirty, we were out doing what we do best. We just get into a lot that we had to dowse. I don't know if anybody's familiar with dowsing rods, but I know there's people out there that are skeptical of using dowsing rods. However, dowsing rods are phenomenal. If you learn how to use them and you're on any kind of lot that might have gas lines, water lines, etc., dowsing rods are amazing. You can find any line that has any kind of current going through it, whether it be electricity, water, gas, sewage, you name it, you can find it. If it's inactive, you won't pick it up. So we had to douse this lot out. It had quite a bit of houses on it at one time. Um, there were still active sewer lines and water lines running through it. So we spent the majority of a day, I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago, dowsing this property, finding all the lines and whatnot. And we got to digging a couple holes. The pits, the row houses, which normally, if anybody's familiar with digging pits, row houses normally have deep holes. There's deep pits behind row houses. However, the pits that we were finding were around turn of the century, and they had ran a sewer line, terracotta sewer line through them that was no longer in use, but they ruined a lot of the pits because they were only 3-4 foot deep, just small little barrel line privies. And we got a couple bottles out of them, but nothing crazy. But anyways, we get there today. We opened up a hole. Still have no clue what it was. It was very strange. We got almost 6 foot into the ground. We were pulling out massive bones from like cows and pigs. Um, we were pulling out broken redware. I mean, it could have been a privy. Highly doubtful that it was a trash pit being 6 foot deep. This just wouldn't make any sense. But there was also a line running right next to it. And we got down in there 6 foot and didn't pull anything whole. Everything was broke that come out. So we switched up, started probing around again, and we had ran into something where we dug a lot, and it had a house on the back of the property, and there was a house on the front. So in the middle, the fences came together, and there was a pit there. The pit that you actually saw us dig, me and Billy was in, that the citron flask came out of, was that yard. So the house was 1850s, but we couldn't find the pawnal pit in that yard. And like I said, on the oldest map that you can find from this town goes back to 1892. And I got to looking at it, and I just figured, well, maybe that house that's on the back of the lot wasn't there in the 1850s, and maybe there's a privy underneath where that house would have sat. So we went back, and the house is tore down. So we went back to where that house sat, and we probed a pit out, which would have been underneath that house. So if that house would have still been standing, we'd have never dug that pawnal pit. But we got into a pawnal pit there, and some unbelievable stuff come out of it. You guys haven't seen the video yet, but some crazy stuff come out of that. So on that lot, we ran into that kind of problem where, just because the Sanborn map says this doesn't mean that that's what you go off of all the time. The probe never lies. You want to probe everything. So I had the same theory on this lot, which is 2 blocks down from that one. And sure enough, sunk the probe into a pit that would have been underneath a house. And it ended up being 1870s. We didn't get into it till a little later in the day. So we had limited time now that it's getting dark earlier to dig it. And even with the limited time that we had, we pulled some really nice stuff out. A lot of 1870s meds. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the, it's like a Billings and Clapp. Big, massive med out of Boston. This one was a J. Nicholas, or something like that. Also out of Boston. Same exact style as that med. I've dug the other one. Never dug a Nicholas hole. And it's a 12-inch med. It's huge. Big, massive 1870s med. But a blob out of New Hampshire come out. It was a fun pit, but like I said, we got down in it. Didn't have enough time to finish it. We got to go back in the morning, re-dig the hole, because we actually have permission by the city, from the city, to dig a park. So we have to go back early in the morning, re-dig the hole back open, and dig the rest of it. And we think it's somewhere around 6 foot wide by 10 foot long. It's absolutely massive. We don't know if it was like a community pit or what. It's huge. Stone liner. Down in the bottom of it, it's just straight muck and nasty. The nasty black stuff that gets in the bottom of those damp pits, and which is obviously poop, but it's a nasty pit. So I actually didn't get to record that much, unfortunately. However, tomorrow I'm gonna take the tripod and I'm gonna try to record more, because when you get down in this mucky stuff, it sticks to your fingers. It stinks really, really bad, and messing around with the iPhone, is just kind of, I'd rather not do it. But like I said, I'm gonna take a couple of different pairs of gloves, and we're gonna try to get a video out of the rest of this pit, because we probably only dug a quarter of the pit, and we've gotten probably 20 or 30 1870s bottles out of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and so for the raffle, still have the wonky Parkersburg, Virginia crock, and I don't even know how many spots are left on this thing. I'd like to try to get it done tonight, but we'll see if we find it. Okay. Oh wow, we got a lot of we got a lot of spots left on this crock. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9. That's not terrible. No, we got 10. We got 10 spots left. What's up, everybody? If I ain't saying hi to you, my bad. I'm kind of looking through this book and trying to figure out this crock. So on this crock we have 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19 spots still open. $20 a slot. 1850s pre-Civil War, back whenever Parkersburg was Virginia instead of West Virginia. So the stuff that predates the war and was Virginia prior to, really hard to find. You just don't see it every day. Eddie, we got 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14, 15, and 16, and 18 and 19. Let me look. No, you haven't gotten any on this one yet. No. Annie did. Annie's got 2. Yeah, Annie's got 2 spots on here. She's got 5 and 8. I have to move this back. Numbers 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19. You want 15? All right. My dad's supposed to be up here helping me, but I don't know where he's at. Nope, there, I dropped the pen. Oh, there's the redware jug, guys. You seen a few videos ago. Over there off to the left. Beautimous redware jug. Super early, and actually sent pictures of it to Crockery. What is it? Crockery Barn or whatever. And the guy from there said that very possibly Tennessee pottery, and with an it's got the handle's missing off of it, but the handle literally, it just looks like it just popped off. Like it doesn't even look like it's broke. It's weird. Like where it was heated onto it, it just kind of came off. And he said with the handle like that, he said he would expect it to still fetch $1,000 at auction. So really, really nice piece of redware. What a Tennessee jug is doing in Maryland, I have no clue. No clue. Because we lean toward Virginia first, but I guess the experts seem to think that it's more southern, more of a southern style redware, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Crocs are not my strong suit. I know when I have a good one. That's about it. All right, so we got, now that Eddie got 15, we have spots number 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 14, 16, 18, and 19. Still open. So we got 9 spots to fill yet. Let you see that. Parkersburg, Virginia. No stamping on the redware, unfortunately. I looked all over. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've looked probably like 6 times just thinking, oh, maybe I'll look this time, it might be there. But no, unfortunately, no stamping on the redware jug. This is, I'm like dead honest. I've dug, gosh, guys, I can't tell you how many privies I've dug, but out of all the privies I've dug, that is the most intact piece of redware I've ever dug. It is always broke. Always. For that to be in the ground like it was, it's just incredible. 1850s, some early stuff. What's up, everybody? How you doing, Cindy? All right, I'm gonna pull the crock away from the screen here. And we're gonna do... Oh, absolutely, Eddie. Definitely. Because this right here, also 1850s. But you can hear just a huge difference in material used. The red clay or whatever they use to make the redware stuff, so fragile. Very brittle. All right. Let me see here. Oh yeah, we gotta get everybody's lag here. Oh, we might be in trouble. No, we're good. I thought the clock was dead for a second. All right, clock's looking good. Charles, if you send it to my email, hold on a minute. If somebody could put my email up, the CJ Wellings. What's up, Steve? Steve, I gotta get all your stuff to get. I had all your stuff put aside in there right there that Arnie just put the CJ Wellings 32. I had all your stuff put aside, Steve, and I set it in another box. And I just completely like I looked at the box too, Steve, and I, for some reason I thought it was bottles that I didn't run, and it was your stuff. I gotta add up everything that you got and send you a total so we can get that squared away because I got to them and I grabbed them and I was like, oh my god, it's just whenever I get into sending them daggone PayPal invoices and everything like that, like it's hard to it's hard to remember everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go and look through everything and figure up a total. And if you even have, do you have a list of everything you got? I mean, I can go back through and look at everything you got, but if you got a list, it would be awesome. Oh yeah, Steve, I will say this. There was one bottle I had to, when I looked, that's all right, Steve. I got it all in the book. I got it all in the book. That's cool. It's my fault anyway. But there was one thing I did notice out of the box, and I don't know how this happened, but this does happen with freshly dug bottles. This bottle was not dropped. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it just from pressure build up throughout years and years and years of being under the ground. You did get this Winslow syrup, Steve, but look what it did. It cracked the whole way around the bottom. So go ahead and take that out of there. It's a shame that that happens, but I've had it happen to some really nice stuff. Just brought it home, set it on the table, woke up the next morning and it'd be cracked the whole way up the side of it. And I'm like, what? Just, yep, destroyed by fate. That's exactly right, too. It just wasn't meant to be. We might end up digging a couple more of them out of this pit we're in, though. This pit we're in right now is pretty nice. That's all right, Steve. It'd be a lot worse if it was a pond one. We'll have more of them, that's for sure. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a lag check. Go ahead and send in those legs. John, Arnie, Steve, Charles, Marshall, Spud, Tattoo, Eddie, Marie, or Mary. I always pronounce that wrong. It gets me. Jeb, Candy, Jean, Cindy, Dang, that's a good one. 6 seconds. Wendy? I'm totally excited to see what comes out of this hole tomorrow. Oh my gosh, we're right there at squat soda age too, guys. We're right there. We're in squat soda age. We're in good bitters age. There's gotta be something real nice in here. Don't get me wrong, we've dug some really cool bottles. But there's gotta be something crazy in this hole. Steve. Oh, Arnie. Tony. I don't even know if I want to hear about snow. We up in the higher elevations here, we got I think they got like an inch and a half there the other morning. It in the I'm talking, you drive 2 or 3 miles up the hill from where I live right now in Coney, and you get into what's called Garrett County. I don't know if anybody's familiar with like Oakland or Deep Creek Lake, up around in there. But anyway, as soon as you get up into Garrett County, you go up in elevation. Gosh, a lot. It's like 2,000 feet in a mile, and we could be here in Coney, not have anything. And you go a mile up the hill, and there's just, heck, I've seen it to where there's nothing here and a foot of snow up there. So yeah, I mean, we got all kinds of weather here. I don't know what it is here. I'd say it's probably around 40. I mean, it got kind of nice earlier. It got, I'd say it was probably around 50 degrees today. But I'm not ready for the ground to freeze. It won't stop us, though. You guys already know that. And lucky. It's cold, Steve, but there's something about getting 1 or 2 real nice snows. I don't know, just everything being covered with snows kind of, it's it's peaceful. Unless you get migraines like I do. I get migraines from it sometimes from everything being so bright. I've gotten some real nasty migraines snowboarding. All right, clock is ready to go. We're going to start off on our first bottle. I don't even have the book ready. I'm just. All right, first bottle. He's like, nah, no thanks. All right. I don't even know what I'm going to run for the first bottle. I got so much stuff sitting around me. We're going to do a little tiny half pint. I know you guys like these little half pint milks. It's a wee little thing. This is a Myersdale Dairy out of Myersdale, PA. And the half pints are actually the hardest one to find out of this milk bottle. They're not rare, but they're not common either. Myersdale Dairy out of Myersdale, PA, and a half pint sized. These date somewhere around, I'd say late 20s into the 40s. Cool little milk bottle. We're going to do a $5 start. $5 start on the Myersdale Dairy out of Myersdale, PA. Let's start the clock. Clock is ripping. Need 6 or more. 6 or more on the Myersdale dairy milk bottle. And lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Steve at 5. Steve at 5. All right. Next bottle. I have so many bottles sitting around me. I'm like, I don't even know what to run. Let's do a little combo. We're gonna do a Chamberlain's cough remedy out of Des Moines, Iowa. Chamberlain's Medicine Company. This is a semi-earlier one. You can tell by the top, by the lip. I'd say early 90s. And then we're also going to run something that came out of a 70s, 80s hole. A CL Comforts extracts out of Philadelphia. This little monogram there. Earlier bottle. 70s, 80s. And we're going to do a $5 start. $5 start on the combo. Yeah, we dug a lot of tapered meds today. Out of what bit of the privy we dug. $5 start on the combo. You're gonna nick yourself, Eddie. I had to shave my beard off. Well, I didn't have to. I was just tired of it. Jeb's at 5. Gonna start the clock. Need 6 or more. Need 7. Got them daggone late season. I'll tell you what, guys. I've been battling allergies, and the boy had RSV, and I probably had it too. On top of allergies, this time of year I'm so congested. It just beats me up, the weather. And then being hot one day and cold the next day and then hot. It was just horrible for me. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Charles White at 8. Charles got in right before you, Spud. But my mom actually made this it's called a flu balm, and it's got like honey, turmeric, it's got garlic in it, ginger, cayenne. There's a bunch of stuff in it, but you know, I hate having to take it because it tears my stomach up. The garlic or something does something bad to my stomach. But it works. It worked. Every time I used it or tried it, it would make me feel like a million times better. So some of them home remedies, like I don't always believe in them, but they definitely work sometimes. Look at the rainbow patina on that too. That's that bottle that just went off. Got a nice patina on it. All right. What do we got over here? Put a mason jar up. Here we have and I can guarantee you this is just stain from contents that was laying in it. You can tell that's like some kind of food that they had in it at one time. But it's a Mason's patent, November 30th, 1858. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is whittled. It's got really nice whittle in it. Ground lip. No damage on this lip. That's a nice one. It's a not a legit lid, obviously. Has a L6, yeah, L6 on the bottom. Mason's patent, 1858. We're gonna do a $4 start on the Mason's patent. I'll start show. Well, usually that rainbow patina doesn't show up, but somehow I got it to that time. I have a lot of them like that. I don't always run them because there's a lot of people out there that don't like the haze on them, but I think those rainbow bottles are epic. I think they look really cool. I actually have one sitting right behind me that's super Benicia, but it'd be extremely hard to... What is it? Dang, that's a nice one. That's a nice one, Eddie. But I'll grab it here in a second. Actually, I'll get up and grab it right now. Check this out. And this is a 70s med. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like super Benicia. It's like a green. All over the whole entire bottle. It's like an opaque early bottle too. nobody on the jar. Well, let's run this then. I'll put this up. Here we have a Hales Honey of Horehound and Tar. Super Benicia, almost like an opaque. It's a C.N. Crichton. No. Crichton? Yeah. C.N. Crichton. Look at the Benicia. Out of New York. What's up, Jerry? Early bottle, 1870s. Come out of the same pit that you saw us dig that double eagle out of a while back. We're gonna do this is pretty decent bottle. We're gonna do a $8 start. $8 start on the Super Benicia. I wonder if you can see it like that. No, not really. See, that's why a lot of people don't like them, because they look dirty until the sun shines on them and they look rainbow. But Ashley's at 8, starting the clock. Nice 1870s. Hales Honey of Horehound and Tar out of New York. Nine or more. The fairy bottle. Fairy breath. Do I still have that? I'm not 100% sure if I still have that bottle. I don't think I do. I think I already sold that, actually. Oh, now you got me thinking. I might have it. Because we dug one similar to it on lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Spud at 10. Spud at 10 on the Benicia bot. Losing my pen. Here's a cool one. I like digging them. That's the same one that was in last week's video. That would have been the same one, Wendy. That's got to be a tough bottle. I ain't never seen it before. But yeah, that's the same one. Alright, so these are always fun to dig. I don't as much like digging the newer ones. Do you dig them a lot, Eddie? This is a Horlicks malted milk out of Racine, Wisconsin. And it says London, England on the heel. This is an earlier one. Nice dipped in base on that thing. Ground lip. Come out of a 90s pit. Nice early ground lip Horlicks. Nice size jar too. We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start on the Horlicks malted milk out of Racine, Wisconsin, in London, England. Starting the clock. Arnie's at 5. They're nice jars. I've always enjoyed digging them. I've dug the biggest size too. I dug a monster one out of a dump one time. Yeah, I guess that's what it was. It was a gallon. I dug the gallon and it was like it was aqua. Six or more on the Horlicks jar ground lip. Nice early one. I don't know if this is the earliest ones they made, but definitely an earlier variation. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Jeb at 7. Jeb at 7 on the Horlicks. All right. What are we selling next? What do we do? 2 early meds. All right, these are both slick, but they're old. Can't throw them back in the pits when we get into old ones like this. And you can see it is Benicia. Nice rainbow patina on there. Bubbles. Check out the bubbles in this thing. This came out of an 1860s pit. There's the base. It's got like an 11 or an H on the base. Nice early med. Nice seam side. Applied lip. And then we're going to run a cylinder that came out of a 60s, 70s hole. You can see applied lip. Nice drippy lip on it. There's the base. A little bit of Benicia on there. You see the rainbow. We're going to do the pair 1860s, 1870s cylinder med and seam side looking med. $5 start. $5 start on the early slick meds. $5 start. Nope, don't want to do that. I'll get it in there, Jeb. And then there's another pipe bowl. There's another pipe bowl I gotta ship too. Somehow them daggone pipe bowls didn't make it in the boxes. Candy's at 5. '60s, '70s, mids. All right, clock is rolling. Need 6 or more. 6 or more on the early meds. Dug in a privy too, guys, and not purchased off of eBay. Thanks, Eddie. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Spud. at 6. Next, I'm gonna do. I love the way these meds look. We're gonna do a nice Baltimore med with. We're gonna do something weird with this one, and we're gonna throw up this salve jar with it. Check out this salve jar, and I'm gonna tell you now, guys, this salve jar came out of a 1880s, 1890s hole. Check out the color on it. It has embossing on the base. You guys can probably just barely see it. I'll tell you what it says. It says TCW and Company USA. TCW and Company USA. And it has, check this out. You guys can't see it, but it has flowers down inside, and I'm not even kidding you. You can still see the colors. They're purple flowers. They're dry, but it's got, you guys ain't gonna be able to see it. Those that you can see down in there are like dried up purple flowers. I don't know if it was some kind of like lavender cream, or I don't know what it was, but come out of a privy. Really nice little color. Is it a New Jersey jar? We're gonna do an $8 start on this one. $8 start. Probably had some kind of little tin lid on it, I'd imagine. Nice. It surprised me that it wasn't ground lip for the pit that it was in, but it ain't. I mean, it ain't ground lip or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how they made these jars. Nice color though. Is that just the glass maker, Eddie, or is that the drugstore name? Do you know what was in it? Nice Gilbert Brothers. Look at look how crude the glass is. Ultra wavy glass. Still got some contents in there too. Baltimore, Maryland. Nice early Gilbert Brothers. And it's wonky as can be. Look how it sits. I'm not even kidding you. That thing sits like that. It is wonky as it gets. Nice Gilbert Brothers. $8 start. $8 start on the Gilbert Brothers 1890s tall paneled med. And what did I say it was? A TCW jar, which would have been pre-Wheaton Glassworks. That's actually my niece. That's my sister's baby down there. She's got a lot of vocals. she's a she's a yeller. She might be a singer. I don't know. Charles is at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Nice little combo. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Charles at 8. Nice pickup, Charles. Alright, next. Alright, I'm going to turn around and get into some other bottles here. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and run this little thing because I know some of you like candy containers. You probably can't tell, but this is turning purple. This is one of the lanterns. It's one of the earlier ones that say patent applied for. I don't run these too often, but I know people do like the candy containers. This one glows something fierce. Check that. That's with the light on, guys. That's with the light still on. That is a glower. Nice early candy container. Lantern candy container. Do a $2 start. $2 start on the probably around 1905, 1910 era candy container. $2 start. Candy's at 2, starting the clock. Need 3 or more. Three or more. Yeah, it is. That is a nice little... Oh, we did get some marbles today. Daggone it. I had one of them in my pocket in the pants that I took off. So, we got I think it's an acro swirl, but it's pink. It's a pink acro swirl. It's the first pink one I've ever dug. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 2. Nice pickup, Candy. That's what I thought, Eddie. Whenever actually, I'll tell you what. No, I'm not gonna get it right now. Kind of want to look for it now, but we're gonna keep ripping. Next, here's an early one. This actually came out of a pawnel pit. Super early bottle. Here we have a Fallon and Son perfumer out of New York. Check out the base. Look how crude. It wanted to be pawneled. It wanted very bad to be pawneled, but it ain't. It's so close. Real nice early looking lip. Kind of like tapers up. Does have a little chip right there. Very small. Nice little pawnel era perfumer. It is kind of whittled too. And I'd almost guarantee it glows. Oh yeah. There's no doubt a glower. We're gonna do a. What's up, Mike? We're gonna do a $8 start on the Pawnel era perfumer out of New York. I feel like I should have already knew that because just about every perfume I dig is out of New York. Mike, I got one for you to see as soon as I go get it. No. I didn't bring it in. I put it in the bucket. I'm not going to be able to go get it. It's out in the car. It's a pink acro swirl. Wendy's at 8. Need 9. Starting the clock. It's a pink acro swirl. I'm pretty sure it's an acro swirl. But it's pink. I've never dug a pink one before. I'm not 100% sure. I wish I knew more about marbles. Candy's at 9. Need 10. White. Base glass is white with a pink swirl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 9. Oh crap. Hitting the camera. Nice pickup, Candy. That's a nice little bottle. Early one. We got it over here. All right, we're gonna run this again. This came out of a. I'll have to go out and get it here in a minute. Run out there real quick. But here we have the old breast pump. Pretty sure this is a breast pump. It's awfully strange looking, but here it is. What's weird about it is It has a needle in there that must have went out that tip at one time. Why would there be a needle in a breast pump? This is a really early one. This come out of a pretty old hole. Say 60s, 70s hole. Nice early breast pump. No damage on it. We're going to do a $5 start. 1860s, 1870s. I think it's a breast pump. I don't know. I've never dug them like this either. This is the first one that I've ever dug that looked like this. When I seen it come out, I was like, dang, I ain't never seen one like that before. I saw that it was pink. And I was like, dang, this thing, it glows. Not a ton. Super thin glass, though. You want me to demonstrate for you? I'm gonna have to get tips for that. It won't suction very well. I got a lot of hair. Nobody on the breast pump. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull the breast pump. Oh, I got bottles sitting behind me. Just can't reach them. Oh, here we go. We're gonna run something pretty rare. Run something pretty rare here. All right, so this is a Dr. Farney and Son. I'm sure you guys have seen me run the Farney's teething syrup for babies. Well, this is a super early Farney's Druggist. Says 130 West Washington Street, Hagerstown, Maryland. This is an early one. I'd say late 70s, early 80s. It does have a lip chip, but nobody's ever seen this bottle before. This is, I've talked to a few different people, and this is the first one they've seen this early from that company, from the 40. Oh, I'm calling it a drug. It's like pre-patent meds. But, WT and Company on the base. Nice, hard to get bottle out of Hagerstown. $20 start. $20 start on the super early Farneys out of Hagerstown, Maryland. I don't like that light. $20 start. It's a killer. It's a nice. It's definitely a nice spot. It was on one of the videos I put up recently. Charles is at 20, starting the clock. Need 21 or more. Nice, rare Dr. Farney's and Son. Normally, you don't see the Dr. D. Farney. Actually, you never see it. Never see Dr. D. Farney. You dig one that says Dr. D. Farney, that's an early one. It's your earliest variation. I have seen a couple other variations of his bottles. I know of an amber one that's like side embossed and it's bigger than that. But this variation and one this early, I do not think they're out there. I know he started somewhere around in the 1870s. Lag, Steve. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was, oh, you were just out, Charles. Just barely out. That was Spud at 22. Oh, Bob, I tell you what, you and Bobby threw bids out at the exact same time. Spud just barely had yous. That's a killer bottle too. We're not done. Oh, here's one. Here's one we dug the other day. So we got into a pit under a tree. Absolutely killed it. We got some really rare sodas out of West Virginia. A couple meds. We did good. It was loaded. Probably had 150, 200 bottles in it, but most of them were beers. Most of them were turn of the century, pre-pro, blown and mold beers. And 90% of them were Cumberland Brewing. So we threw them back in the hole. There was a couple that weren't. Here's one that I've never dug. This is a Finks out of Harrisburg, PA. Check it out. It's got a slug plate on the shoulder that says Henry Finks and Sons Brewery out of Harrisburg, PA. And then it's got script embossed Finks on the reverse. It's the base, blown in mold. Blown in mold. Nice pre-prohibition. Finks had a Philly branch too. And check it out. It's like two-toned almost. It's super light up here and gets darker as it goes down. Beautiful blown in mold crown top beer. I'm gonna do a $5 start. Finks. I don't even know what I think. I think this outhouse tomorrow is going to be really good. Spud's at 5, starting the clock, needs 6 or more. lag, Jerry. Oh. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Spud at 9. Spud at 9 on the Finks. Spud's on tonight. Next. I'm trying to turn around to always see what I got back here. Here we go. Another Bixby's mucilage. It says patent. It's hard to see. Patent March 6th, 1883. This is a nice earlier one. It says Bixby's on the base. Good luck, Matt. Nice early top, lip, whatever you want to call it. I love digging the Bixby's. I don't know what it is. Every time I dig one, I'm excited about it. They're cool looking bottles. $4 start. $4 start on the Bixby's. Night, Eddie. Candy's at 4. Starting the clock. Dig some good bots tomorrow for me, Eddie. I'm be digging too. Hopefully we both tear up, get something real nice. I'm sending bottle digger luck your way. You need 5 or more. 5 or more on the Bixby's mucilage. Probably somewhere around 18, late 80s, I'd imagine. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 4. Candy at 4 on the Bixby's. Me and Bobby are going to make a collaboration Christmas cassette. Ain't that right, Bobby? No, I would though. I would though, Bobby, if I could figure out how to play instruments. We'd be alright. I don't know how to play any instruments. Oh, here we go. Here's a really nice phrase. So these are considered poisons. They were a vermifuge. Got a phrase vermifuge out of Baltimore, Maryland. How crude it is. Got some bubbles up in it. This is an earlier one. This came out of a 70s, 80s pit. See the bass? No, Irish. I don't even know how to play. You know what? Out of all the instruments there is to play, I would love to learn how to play a harmonica. I love Bob Dylan. I'm a big Bob Dylan fan. And some of my favorite songs by Bob Dylan have epic harmonica solos. I'm talking, oh my gosh, Bob Dylan on the harmonica is just, it's special. I'd love to learn how to play a harmonica. I'd like to learn how to play a fiddle too, but that ain't never gonna happen. That's a tough instrument to learn from what I hear. 1870s, 1880s, phrase vermifuge out of Baltimore. We're gonna do a $4 start. Dang, I might have to learn how to play me some harmonica. Thing is, it's difficult to sing and play harmonica at the same time. Well, I guess it really ain't, but Dylan did it, didn't he? Starting the clock. We got Arnie at 4, need 5 or more. I bet you can, Reb. I mean, just, learning guitar alone would be huge. I'm an alright singer. I can sing okay, good enough to where if I learned an instrument, it'd be alright. Me and Bobby could make our Christmas carols cassette and on lag. 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Charles. Spud, you were just out. That was Charles at 12. Early vermifuge. I just had both of these somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice Baltimore beer. I love digging these things. They're really, really nice looking beer bottles. This is a GBS out of Baltimore, Maryland. And it says I can't see anything. It's like the Gottlieb Björnschmidt Strauss Brewing Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. It's definitely some German. Beautiful looking beer bottle. It is pre-pro, blown in mold. Yes, I love digging these things. Nice blown in mold pre-prohibition GBS out of Baltimore in amber. It is a dark amber, so can't really see it. I don't know if this is going to help or not. GBS out of Baltimore, Maryland, blown in mold around 1905, 1910. Heavily embossed, beautiful beer bottle. The embossing kind of looks like goosebumps. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to do a $5 start. Spuds at 5, starting the clock. Need 6 or more. Right in that embossing, cool. Real cool looking, like some pirate stuff or something. Bobby's at 6, needs 7. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby at 11. Bobby at 11. Nice. Next bottle. Let's see what I got over here. Here's what we'll do. I mean, I'll run it. I don't know. I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about them, because obviously milk bottles that are rare are gonna sell here locally. I haven't really showed anybody that I have these milk bottles yet, local. But these are really good bottles. You don't dig them very often. The one I'm about ready to put up is rare. Well, it's scarce, but the town that it came out of, these milk bottles sell for ridiculous money. Here I have a James A. Morgan pure Guernsey milk out of Frostburg, Maryland. This is a good one. It is a quart, late 20s, early 30s. And we're going to do a $50 start. $50 start on this milk bottle. I just figured I'd go ahead and run them. They're sitting here beside me, that's why. Oh yeah, that's a real good milk right there. This may be the only time you see me put a milk of this caliber up on the auction that's local to me, because I can sell them local real quick. Any sauce bottles? Yes. I actually do. But it's a heavy one. It's an expensive one. I mean, I'll put it up. Let me look. I see one right now just sitting here. That may be the only one I have on the shelf right now. I'll go ahead and grab that sauce. Maybe, if I can reach it. Looking at other stuff while I'm over here. That might be the only one I've got. Got these. Sorry about them. Bring them over here. Just looking through some of the bottles I got, guys. I mean, I know I got sauces. I got this one dug out here. So this right here is probably the rarest Liam Perrins you will ever see. Check this out. This came out of a 60s, 70s pit. You guys probably saw it dug. Applied lip. Yeah, that applied lip. This is early. That is not a crown top. That is just... They were close to getting a crown top down, weren't they? This is a Liam Perrins. Lee and Perrins. Real nice embossing. A lot of the time, the embossing on these is so faint you can barely see it, but this thing is yellow. This is a Citron Liam Perrins. I don't even know if you can tell what color it is. And from everybody and anybody, even on British forums I've talked to, nobody has ever seen this color. Might be able to... No, you still can't see the color, but I don't know if you guys can see it real good or not. But this is a Citron Liam Perrins Worcestershire sauce. The only one of its kind. (1860s, 1870s). Rares can be I'm gonna do $100 start on it. I don't even know what it's worth. I know that it's the only one and it's early. It could be worth way more than $100. I have no clue. It would definitely be more sought after to a British collector. Gene says he's going for 100. Starting the clock, need 105 or more. After 100, we do increments of 5. Gene knows it's a hammer. You ain't never gonna see another one. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've dug 1,000, if not more, Liam Perrins. And you will never see another Citron Liam Perrins. You just won't. I don't know how it came about, why this thing's yellow. I've never seen somebody post a yellow one on a British forum. I don't know if it glows. It does. It does glow. Glows real nice. Super early. Early. Citron William Perrins. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Gene at 100 on the Citron Liam Perrins sauce bottle. You can kind of see the yellow in it better there. Oh yeah, that's a rare one. And tumbled. Gene, you gotta send me pictures of that sucker after you tumble it. It's gonna look ridiculous. Nice pickup. That's a heck of a bottle there too. I'm not gonna lie, that thing's set. That thing's set on the ground during pick for a minute. I forgot about it. I forgot about it, and I knew it was a citron color, but I didn't know how citron it was whenever it was dirty. When I cleaned it up when I got home, I was like, wow. Like I said, I've sent it to a lot of people, even British forums. Nobody's ever seen one that color. Nice early one too to boot. All right, next I'm gonna run some root beer extracts that I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen. This first one coming out of a pretty early hole, 1870s, 1880s hole. It does have a lip chip, but this has definitely got to be a tougher root beer extract to dig. This is a Galvin's root beer out of Pittsburgh, PA. It says this bottle makes 5 gallons. Jason A. Galvin, Pittsburgh, PA, USA. The only genuine Galvin root beer extract out of Pittsburgh. The only genuine. Stretch marks in the neck. There's the base. Nice early root beer extract. We're going to do a $10 start on this one. $10 start on the Galvin's root beer extract out of Pittsburgh. This is a taller root beer extract too. I'd say it's probably somewhere around 5.5, 6 inches tall. That's definitely a good Christmas present, Gene. That's a heck of a bottle. Here's what we're going to do on this one. So we got this early root beer extract. And what we're going to do is we're going to add another one. Here's another tough one. London and Company, Sole Manufacturers, Chicago, USA. This is a London's condensed juniperade. Makes 5 gallons of healthful beverage. London's London's condenserade Enbar syrup. I mean, just embossed all over the place. This is another earlier extract or condensed drink maker. And it is the same size as the other one. And it is embossed all over the place. 2 really nice bottles. The both of these. Juniperade. I'll guarantee you that thing glows. Yeah. It glows a lot. $15 start. Nobody on the extract combo. I'm gonna pull it, and I've seen on some other auctions where people spuds at 15. We're gonna put them back up and run the clock out. Starting the clock, need 16 or more. I saw where some people's been buying the British ales and stuff. And I have some that they need tumbled, but they have different color swirls in them and really nice colors. Like I normally won't keep these bottles. If I dig these out of a dump, a lot of the time these British ales and gins and whatnot, they go down over the hill. I don't keep them, or they go back in the privy hole because I haven't dug a dump, and I don't even remember the last time I dug a dump. But we do have a couple dumps up our sleeve that we haven't even messed with, that we are going to get out to eventually. On lag, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was spud at 15. You want me to send them the Reb? Alrighty. Nice, nice. Next. The ones that we got are pretty far out there. I guess it's always possible. You never know. One of them's a creek dump. The other one way out in the middle of the woods, but definitely need dug. We're gonna have to dig them soon. I do like digging dumps. Don't get me wrong. I actually kind of miss dump digging a little bit. You must have just watched one when we were in Kentucky. Um, Actually, the guy that we dig with out in Kentucky owns quite a few excavators. He has his own company and everything, so um, he brings the excavator. But you can actually rent. You can rent heavy machinery for a day or however long you want it. It's a little steep. So if you do plan on renting an excavator to dig, you definitely want to make sure you get your money's worth in bottles because it's quite expensive to rent a backhoe for a day. I'm not 100% sure what it is, how much it costs, but I know the gas, when you add in diesel fuel with the rent fee, it's pretty expensive. But we can go ahead and put up this ale I was talking about. The color on this thing is really, really nice. It don't even do justice. It needs tumbled. You can see it has amber swirls. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's amber swirls running through the glass. It's like an apricot color into like a yellow up around the shoulder. 3-piece mold. Beautiful bottle. Applied lip. See that applied lip? I don't normally keep these, but this one stood out. Crazy colors on this thing. It's actually like a apricot peach. Definitely has some pucey tones to it. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start on the apricot with pucey tones, amber swirls. Beautiful ale or gin or some kind of whiskey. Spuds at 5, starting the clock. Need 6 or more. I'd say it dates around 1890s, turn of the century. Probably 6 on lag. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bobby got in. Oh, Spud, you're just out. Bobby got in at 8. Bobby got in at 8. I got another one there that's got a pretty crazy color on it. So here we got, I don't know if you guys can really tell. I don't know, it's the lighting in here don't do justice on these bottles. This is another ale bottle, 3-piece mold, maybe a whiskey. The base. Real dark at the bottom, lightens up toward the shoulder. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It like I said, the lighting in here just don't do it. Real wonky neck, applied lip. Gonna do a $5 start. $5 start, same age. This one's super clean. Don't need any cleaning done to it. $5 start. And remember, we still have spots open for the wonky crock over here. We have, what is it, 9 spots remaining. 9 spots remaining. That is a Parkersburg, Virginia stamped 1850s crock. $20 a spot. 9 spots remaining. Ooh. Ooh. Nobody on the ale. Maybe I had to pull the ale. And see what's behind me. Here's a tough one. Alright, so I'm sure you guys have seen me run these before. This is a Fred Winter out of Frostburg, Maryland. Tall slug plate soda. I'll consider raffling that jug on the left. Just give me a little bit of time to think about that. But this is a aqua. This is a aqua winner, and it's a ring neck. Scarce soda bottle. This is a scarce variation of this bottle out of Frostburg. In aqua. You don't see this bottle every day. The clear ones, yeah, you see them. This one, no. This is a tough one. Gonna do a $20 start. Fred Winter out of Frostburg, Maryland. Ring neck, aqua, blown in mold soda bottle. $20 start. The clear ones also do not have the ring around the neck. This is a hard variation to find. Bobby's at 20, starting the clock. Need 21 or more. Ever seen that one there, Bobby? I don't think I've ever showed you that one. Need 21 or more. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby at 20 on the scarce Frostburg soda. Spud, you were just out. What do I have behind me? I know what everybody's gonna like to see here. Check this out. So here we have a Hagen's Magnolia Balm, and this is one of the ones I just found. This, dug it out. Another one with a real crude mold. Look how crude the glass is, wavy. Look at this. Possibly a wood mold. Look how crude. Crude as can be. I mean, just super crude. Nice early applied lip. It says Hagen's Magnolia Balm. Hagen's Magnolia Balm. Super, super crude. I'm going to say this is 1870s. Hagen's Magnolia Balm. And check it out. Check it out. It's green. The milk glass is green. You guys see that? You put light behind it. The milk glass is a very, very light green. This is a really cool bottle. There was only a couple of them that had that green tint to them that we had dug. I know I sold one of them. This is another one. I don't know how many of these were made like that, to have that green hue, but crazy bottle. And you know what? We dug a lot of them, not with the green, not with the crude mold, but I'm gonna start it out at $15. $15 start on the 1870s green milk glass Magnolia Balm. $15 start. You might have it, Arnie. I know I sold one other green one. Ashley's at 15. Need 16 or more. Starting the clock. Yeah, that's a magnolia balm, Mike, with that green hue to it. Isn't that thing wicked? Yep, this is from the Hagenhole. Sure is. Russell's at 16, needs 17. And these things do glow. They glow for sure. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was D Spud at 20. He loves the magnolia bombs. I have more, but they don't glow green. But I will run them if you guys like them. I mean, they're a likable bottle. How can't you like the magnolia bomb? I might have. Let me look through here. I'm gonna shine the light by. I got a bunch of them sitting beside me right now. Let me see if I can find another one that glows green. I don't think I have another one, but I might. No, these ones look like the opalescent ones. Yeah, these are the opalescent ones. Yeah, that's got a green hue to it, doesn't it? I'm gonna be honest with you guys though, it doesn't. It looks more yellow to me, like a yellow hue. But this is an early one. This is one of the flared lips, 1860s. Check out the base, 1860s all day long. Very faintly embossed magnolia balm. Oh, you can see it pretty good. Mold line goes all the way up under the lip. That's an early one. Heck, we'll run it. We'll run it. Let's do it. Let's run that thing. Let's do a. We're gonna. You look. I'm gonna do a $5 start on this guy here because it doesn't. It's more of like a yellow hue to me, which is still cool. I mean, you guys can see it. Starting the clock. Need 6 or more. Between the two. Here's the one I just ran. You see that difference in them two bottles? You can tell the age difference. That green. The age difference. You can just. That lip compared to that squared off lip. 1860s, 1870s. Candy's at 7, need 8. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Spud at 13. You don't want nobody having his magnolias out of the magnolia pit. They are cool. I'm telling you, every one of them's a little different. They're cool bottles. We dug a lot of them, but I'm gonna tell you now, I am the only person you are gonna find them real early flared lip ones. I know a lot of diggers. They ain't digging them ones. You can find them on eBay all day long, but you're not gonna find them ones with the flared lips. Yeah, you got. they're from us. They're from me or Billy. Me and Billy. Actually, you know what, though? All the ones that Billy had, I now have them. So I have them all now. I got all of them. I tell you what, since I got one more here sitting in front of me, we're going to go ahead and run it. One more magnolia balm. And this is the one that just shows up just straight, white, clear. Check it out. Compared to the other ones, I don't know why they all have different hues to them. It's strange. This is a really thin one, though. Super thin. 1870s. Do a $5 start. $5 start. Hagen's Magnolia Balm. Different hue. Oh, Spud's on it. He wants all of these Magnolia Balms. He loves them. They're his favorite bottle. Candy's at 5. Needs 6 or more. Glows like crazy. Nice glower. Bobby's at 18. Need 19. Need 21. This one is cool, the way it lights up. It's so much different than the other ones. It's thin. That's why the glass is real thin. Bobby's at 22. Candy's at 23. Ashley's at 24. Need 25. The contents, we've gotten some of the contents out of these. Bobby's, what are we at here? Bobby's at 25. Need 26. Ashley's at 27 on lag time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Bobby at 30. Bobby at 30. Do you guys want me to go get more of these daggone things? Because I will. The contents is pink. The contents in these things is pink. We've gotten some of it out before. It was pink. Whatever it was. It was a, I mean, I know what it was. It was a skin bleacher. The only thing is, I don't know if I have any more clean. I don't think I got any clean ones. They're all dirty. What do we do? Run the dirty ones and just take a chance on what shade they're going to be? Oh, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? All right, guys, give me like a couple minutes. I'll go grab some. I'm doing it. I got some. I gave him a light rinse on the outside. Ugh. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, so. Oh, this has got some liquid in there. Oh, you can see the pink contents. There it is. It's pink. This has got contents in it. And it is pink. Oh, look at it. You can see it. Check that out. There's one with the contents still in it. Got a cork in it. It is pink. Magnolia Balm. 1870s. Nice bottle. We're gonna do a $5 start. $5 start. Magnolia Balm with some of the contents still in it. I only got 3. I only got 3 of them. Spuds at 5. It's everything I've sold. Can't really.
I didn't know your order.
Well, we'll just keep it out of order right now, and I'll read the book and put them in order. Ashley's at 10, need 11. Yeah, some of them are different.
What's in this? Huh?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, just there's some dirty bottles still in it. We need 11 or more. We're gonna I tell you what, we're gonna switch from Hagen's after this, and we're gonna go something else. I still got a ton of bottle. I got this whole box of stuff right here. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley at 10. Ashley B at 10. Hagen's with contents put on there, because I need to know which is which. You can't just put Hagen's. All right. Oh, I got a lot of stuff behind me. Oh, I don't know if Tattoo's still in here, but if he is, he's in luck. Check it out. Here we have a rolled lip. Curtis Perkins, Proprietors, Miss Winslow's Soothing Syrup. This is an early one with that rolled lip, inward rolled lip. Probably late 1860s, I'm going to say. Winslow's Soothing Syrup. We'll run another one. Do a $5 start. $5 start. Late 1860s. Inward rolled lip. Winslow's Soothing Syrup for babies. This medication If nobody's ever read the articles on this, it was terrible. Killed a lot of babies back in the 1800s because they were not smart enough to figure out that putting opiates in baby medications kill them. Jeb's at 5, starting the clock, needs 6 or more. I didn't even remember I had this. That's pretty bad.
It's a decent bottle. Waiting.
That's not a bad bottle, but I got this whole box of stuff behind me. I don't need any of them up there. It's at Warner's. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Candy at 7. Candy at 7 on the Winslow Soothing Syrup. Let me see. Nah, never mind. Already got them there. Might as well. What we got here? Nice early flask. What's this? That's a rare bottle. Alright, here we go. Open panel. This is very Benicia. A lot of rainbow patina on this thing. A little dirty inside yet. It's just contents in there. You can see it all boogered up right there. Super nice drippy applied lip. 1850s. Open panel. Privy Doug, you will see this in a video eventually. I mean, we done a ton of paneled stuff. Nice open paneled, slick paneled med. 1850s. I'm gonna do an $8 start. $8 start on the open panel, paneled 1850s med. No damage. Just a little hazy. Got a nice rainbow patina to it. A little bit of contents up in the shoulder. $8 start. 1850s open panel. Paneled med. Jeb's at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Some of them I don't know anything about. I know. Some of them could be the milks there. That could be rare. What time is it?
I want to eat something.
$1850s paneled bed. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Russell Ackroyd at 14 on an 1850s med. Here's a cool one. Check this out. This is a H.K. Mulford and Company chemists out of Philly. Check out the honey amber color on this. That thing's almost yellow looking. Beautiful bottle. It is ground lip. A ground lip screw top. Come out of an 1890s turn of the century hole. Beautiful little bottle.
What did that go for?
14. Look how clean. Super clean. We're going to do a $5 start. $5 start on the H.K. Mulford. Little like jar type deal. Ground lip. Nice early one. Beautiful color on this thing. $5 start.
Did you sell it? Tories over there yet? That's a pretty good one here.
Yeah. Better one. $1890s turn of the century ground lip. H.K. Mulford and Company chemists out of Philly. Beautiful little bottle. No takers on the Mulford. Go ahead and pull it. And let's see what I got in here. All right.
Yes.
That's a hammer. Here we go. Here is a Dr. Shoop's Family Medicine. Better zoom out a little bit.
Is that one that glows?
Yeah. Dr. Shoop's Family Medicine. These are pretty cool looking bottles. Check out how fancy they are. Shoulder.
What?
Out of Racine, Wisconsin.
What is that?
1880s. Early 90s. That's some kind of ink. Super fancy bottle. Dr. Shoop's Family Medicine. We'll do a $5 start. $5 start. Arnie's at 5, starting the clock. Need 6 or more.
What about these matters that will do?
They're tough. Six or more. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Arnie at 5. Arnie at 5 on the shoots. Nice, Arnie. You just can't really see the color on the screen. It just kills it. Can you guys tell that's like a light, very, very light, like greenish, yellowish color? I don't know if you can tell on here. Look at that cone ink. Really tell the color of it. It looks clear. Yeah, I don't know. You just can't. You can't tell the color on there. It's a real light, really, really light citron color. But without you guys being able to tell what it looks like, I'm not gonna be able to run it. But I will run this. This is a Privy Doug umbrella ink. Still a little rust on the lip. Has a little lip chip going on. 1860s, 1870s umbrella ink. We're gonna do a $8 start. $8 start on the umbrella ink. 1860s, 1870s umbrella. Steve's at 8, starting the clock. Need 9 or more. Ashley's at 9, need 10. There's a good one. Steve's at 11, need 12. Steve's at 10, need 11. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Ashley. Ashley, I'm gonna give that to you at 11. That was Ashley at 11. Let me see here. I know there's some people out there that love sewing machine oil, so I'm gonna do a earlier singer. No, that's all right, Steve. Earlier singer, very nice embossing. A lot of the time, The embossing on these is super faint, but look how detailed the embossing on that is. You can see the sewing needles and everything. Real nice earlier Singer. And here's an early sewing machine oil. A Torres sewing machine oil.
That's a good one, here.
1870s, 1880s. Here's the base. Nice earlier one. It does have a small flake out of the lip right there. Right there, a little flea bite. Really nice early sewing machine oil though. We're gonna do an $8 start on the pair. I'll guarantee you they both glow. Oh yeah, both of them do. One a little lighter than the other, but both of them glow. $8 start on the pair sewing machine oils. You guys can probably hear my stomach growling. I'm only going to 30. I can't wait to dig the rest of the pit tomorrow. It's hard to tell what might come out of there. Nobody on the sewing machines. I'm going to pull them. And let me look in here. This is rare. Ink. All right. I'm gonna run the. It says the Northwestern Bottling Works, 1615 5th Street Northwest, J.H. Schloter, something like that, Washington D.C. Nice D.C. blob. Nice D.C. blob beer. And it glows real nice. No damage. Washington D.C. blob beer. We're gonna do a $12 start. $12 start. Jeb's at 12, starting the clock. Need 13 or more. 20 seconds. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Jeb at 12. Jeb at 12 on the DC blob. Nice, Jeb. All right, here's an early one. Here we have a Bogles Hyperion. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Fluid for the hair. This is a hair bottle. It is hinge mold. Hinge going right down the middle. Applied lip. 1850s, 1860s. You see the drippy applied lip there. This is an early bottle. It should be pawned. Come out of a pawned pit. Really nice hair bottle. You can do a $20 start. 1850s, 1860s hinge mold. Hyperion fluid for the hair. Bogles. Nice early bottle. $20 start. Russell's at 20, starting the clock. Need 21 or more. It's hard to see it. It's very faint green tint, yellow tint to it, that thing. And you just can't see it with that white light background. I don't know, it's weird. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Russell at 22. Russell Ackroyd at 22 on the Bogles. That's a nice spot. Nice early one. We're going to run the mini lamp. Check out the applied handles on this thing. Look at that. Isn't that wicked? Privy Doug. It's 1870s, 1880s is the date on this. It is embossed wide awake. No damage at all. A little bit of a glass chunk on the bottom. Excess glass. Beautiful lamp. Just a little finger lamp. They'd probably walked that sucker right out to the privy. Probably accidentally dropped it in there. Wide awake. Applied handle. Nice and early. The way we like it. Glows like crazy. Nice wide awake early finger lamp. I do a $20 start. $20 start. this, but it's got a hole in the one side, but you don't find these little things anywhere. I will send that with it. $20 start. Jerry, I mean, there's some decent stuff that went. You might have missed a few things. Nobody on the lamp. Go ahead and pull it. And any ink people out there, check this ink out. This is a smaller master ink. 1870s. This came out of a 70s pit. It has one little fish eye right there. But I've never dug one of these before. No bitters. I don't even know what you'd call this thing. But like I said, I've never dug one of these before. This is the first time I've ever dug one of these small little master inks. I'm guessing, being 1870s, it could be a variation of the Staffords, but I don't know. Not 100% sure. Definitely an ink. You can do a $20 start. $20 start on the strange Stafford's cone-looking weird ink. I don't know if it's a Stafford's. That's just what I think it looks like. Jerry's at 20, starting the clock. Check out the base, though. Real nice and crude. Nice and crude ink bottle. Nine. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Jerry Bloom at 20. Nice ink. Nice one. That's got to be a tough ink, too. Alright, here's a neat one. Check this out. This came out of a 70s, 80s pit. And it reads Duchess Cologne. Look at the panel on that thing. Really cool looking panel. 1870s, 1880s. Reed's Duchess Cologne. Definitely a cool one. I'm gonna do a $8 start. $8 start on the Duchess Cologne. Nice early cologne. Real interesting panel on it. Glows real nice. Ashley's at 8. Need 9 or more. 9 or more on the Reed's Duchess Cologne. Wendy's at 9 on lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Wendy at 9. Wendy at 9. Alright. Last bottle of the night, guys. And I'm going to go get me something to eat. But I'm just happy that the feed worked tonight. I'll be honest with you. I was worried about it. Wasn't sure if it was going to work. But I'm going to go ahead and run one more bottle. That's a
What is it?
It's a tough bottle. It's a scarce 1870s beer. But here's what we're gonna run for the last bottle of the night. Talk about Benicia. Check out the rainbow patina on this. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Look at the Benicia on this thing. This is a Dr. Pierce's Golden Medical Discovery. But this ain't just any Golden Medical Discovery. This is a 1870s applied lip. Nice early. And it is from a Pittsburgh glass house. A and DHC. And I can't remember what it stands for. Agnew, maybe? Something. It's definitely out of Pittsburgh. Hinge mold. This is an early Dr. Pierce's. It says R.V. Pierce, M.D., Buffalo, New York. And it is Benicia all over the place. Look how rainbow that thing is. Like I said, applied lip. Nice 1870s piece. Out of Pittsburgh. Look how crazy that thing looks. Looks like when you get your car washed and you get the wax sprayed on it. So that rainbow dripping all over the place. But we're going to do a $10 start. $10 start on the 1870s Pittsburgh Glass House R.V. Pierce Golden Medical Discovery out of Buffalo, New York. $10 start. 1870s. Charles is at 10, starting the clock. Need 11 or more. On lag. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That was Charles at 18. Charles at 18. Nice, Charles. That's a nice bottle. It's an early one. It's a daggone early Pierce. Alright. That is going to conclude the auction, but we are going to do some giveaways. So, giveaway number 1. We're going to pull back up the extract lot, the 1870s, 1880s extract. and the very nicely embossed Singer sewing machine. That is going to be giveaway number 1. I need numbers. Alright, I got a number, and we're going to do a number between 1 and 40. A number between 1 and 40, and go.
What did you ever do with that gun pipe?
And stop. And we have a winner. I just seen the number. I'm going to have to go back up and check it. Make sure nobody got it before them. But we definitely got the number. Let me go all the way up to the top. They were coming in real fast. Alright, let's see here. People are guessing all around it. Jeb Bishop on the giveaway. The number was 15. Next, we're going to give away a Myersdale Bottling Works blown in mold soda bottle. Nice aqua blown in mold crown. Do a number, same thing, number between 1 and 40, and go. Stop. Everybody stop. We got a winner. Let me go up to the top. Ashley B with 13. Nice, Ashley. And the final giveaway of the night. I know you guys love these things, so I'm going to give one away. Here we go. Magnolia Balm. And look how wonky the lip is. It's almost shaped like a football. It's a wonky one. Look at that. Oh. It's like dripping down over. Magnolia Balm. We're giving one away. It's got some contents in there still. Not cleaned. It still needs washed. We're going to do a number between 1 and 40 again. And go. Stop. Dang, that's quick. That was quick. I know nobody got it before this. It's just that fast. It was 7, and Bobby J got it. Bobby J on the Magnolia Balm. Nice. All right. So that is going to conclude the auction for tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out. I am glad that the feed actually decided it was going to work. I wasn't 100% sure if this was going to work out or not, because if anybody tuned in last time, it was not working for me. But YouTube got everything ironed out and we are good to go. So I'm going to try to have another auction next Friday or Saturday. I will let you guys know. I don't know what digging events look like for me. I don't know. I'm just always so busy, and it's peak season is upon us at UPS, so I'm going to be even more busy, tired. We'll be getting up for work at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to put out another digging video next weekend. Maybe I'll get a panel pit in there or something like that. But, yeah, I know. Definitely an update or something. But, like I said, like always, appreciate everybody's support. You know, all the money that comes from selling these bottles pretty much goes back into traveling, buying tools, you know, making everything happen, gas in the vehicles. We all know gas is not cheap anymore. But and you know, whatever I have left over, I normally spend on my kid. Yeah, I mean, but I love being able to get on here and you know, sell some of the stuff that I'm pulling out of the ground, because it's always great to share the history that you're finding with other people. And like I said, you know, it wouldn't be the hobby that it is if you weren't able to share it with other people. Oh yeah, you gotta watch out for the yellow blanket bandit. The yellow blanket bandit, he's out there. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. Yeah, you guys too have a great weekend, rest of your weekend, and we'll be digging a hole tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I'll take the tripod and try to go live for a little bit. We'll have to see. But that's it. That's a wrap. Peace out, everybody.